Yes, January 4th. Weeknight is still following along. Right now, Weeknight, there's Ellie Muller. The show that is kind of like a late night show, but it's mostly different. Because of how much comedy and music and everything else that goes into it. Reese, let's grab everybody.
And for tonight's Weeknight Update episode, it's time to party up with Joey headphones. That's right, it's the headphones hour. Oh yes, it's really funky.
And then, we're talking to a bottle of aspirin. That's right, wait a minute, what's coming up with these shows anyway? Whatever. It's Weeknight, let's go. Well, it's the first full week of 2022, and you're still looking for a great late night talk show to watch. Well, stop your looking, because this is the one. Weeknight there with Ellie Muller. Let's get things started. From the YouTube Talk Show, and by the way, Ryan Seacrest has just cleaned up the mess right next door. It's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller, and now a man who is funnier than Ryan Seacrest, Mr. Ellie Cuggy Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Cuggy Muller. What's up, my grasshoppers? Let's do this thing. Theme songs composed by Baby Dumb Creations. The buttons were made by Diamond.Cammy, and the reviews were made by Fabrizio Shaggy Rock and Roll 10. Now, excuse me. Tonight's Jazz winners are Specs Podcast and Span Edits, Alex Scarious Animations, and this shorts. The Anthony Pente Show, this reactions, less than zero, this scene covers Matt Explorers, and Dan the Two Man Animations, and Dre Higby, The Blush, Sweet Blush, and other programs. Alright. Alright. What's up? What's up with Ryan Seacrest, a man who loves to be in Dick Clark's shoes? Of course, that's what people call him now, Dick Clark Jr. Now, prior to his New Year's Eve show, you know what? He had some bone bois. Wonder who gave him that idea. Wait. Killer Cloud. Yeah. Excuse me, folks. I'm so sorry. Now listen up. He is trying to make his own olive oil. Yeah. He has 2 olive groves in California. Hold up. Ryan Seacrest and olive oil? Together? Wow. I am shocked. Alright. Now, MP, the Pink Cat, let's do this thing. It's time for another top 8 list. Here we go. Yes. Alright, what is tonight's category? Tonight's category, top 8 words that can be used to describe Ryan Seacrest. Number 8, crazy. Number 7, odd. Number 6, jumpy. Number 5, ridiculous. Number 4, dorky. Number 3, lame. Number 2, fishy. And number 1, nutty. Wait a minute, are you aware that most of these items on this top 8 list are pretty similar to one another? You know what? Yeah! You're absolutely right. Why? I don't know. I guess the writers seem to be completely out of it again. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, boys, thank you very, very much. We'll be right back. The kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now, here it is. Your Friday night.
Here at Toddleberry Farms, we believe in a speed limit of 19 miles per hour. If you go 20, you're going to jail.
You're wide awake. Hour after hour passes and still no sleep. And you wouldn't have it any other way, because you're a super achiever. Getting an early start on tomorrow tonight with Nick at Night Overnight. Let the slackers sleep while you spend quality time with quality shows. Hit sitcoms that will help you face the new day with a fresh perspective and a smile on your face. Nick at Night Overnight. It's why more and more Americans are getting by on less and less sleep.
There are so many people on TV trying to look like Empire. It reminds me of the story about the guy who bought a rowboat and a captain to go with it. Went home that night wearing his new hat and said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, look, I'm a captain." Papa says, "Son, by me you're a captain. By Mama you're a captain. But by other captains, you're no captain." The point is, you can't be an Empire just by looking like Empire. You got to deliver like Empire. Good carpeting at a fair price in 72 hours. So you call us. 588-2300. Because nobody else is Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I'm doing alright. Second show of the year. We're doing alright. You sure? Because you seem to be coughing quite a bit. Well, you know how it is, right? You know, people cough a lot. People get sick, after the holidays and things like that. Yeah. I just hope that everything will be alright, as the days go on. Don't worry. Everything will be alright. In the meantime, let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Alright, now, as you know, Ryan Seacrest recently did the annual Dick Clark's Walking New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. You know what? It's crazy, right? You know what? Dick Clark has been gone for so many years. You know what? Ryan Seacrest has taken over. And yet they're still putting Dick Clark's name on the whole thing. Wow. That is crazy. Cool and respectful, but also crazy. Anyway, Ryan Seacrest usually does, a barbecue dinner right before the New Year's special, right? But then he switched it up and did bone broth instead. He said, "I used to have a bunch of barbecue because there was a Virgil's barbecue right next to our studio and where our setup is." You know what he said. He then continues, "I stopped doing that because, not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like now that I'm getting a little older, bone broth, it's probably a better way to go before I go on the air. We're out there 5.5, 6 hours at a time. That self-torture is great." I'm like, self-torture? Self-torture? No. You see, self-torture, that's when you're out there in the, on a deserted island for like 5-6 months. Alright? And here's the thing. Alright? It makes no sense, for you to have, a self-torture. I mean, come on. Isn't being outside for a long period of time, dangerous and horrible enough? Oh boy. All I'm saying is, self-torture is not good. It's bad. It's just going to make you a lot worse. Now, meanwhile, listen to this, okay? Ryan Seacrest is thinking about making his own olive oil. And I'm like, Ryan Seacrest, selling his own olive oil? Oh, this I got to see. Alright, now, listen to this. Alright, because, you know what, this is pretty interesting, right? You know what, when it comes to making New Year's resolutions, Ryan said, I try to add a new layer to life every new year. This year, my passion has migrated into the world of farming. I have personally planted 2 different olive groves in California. I'm studying how to cultivate those to create my own organic olive oil one day. Interesting. You know, he was asked, you know, by someone from Parade.com, you know, other celebs have launched wine, whiskey, and tequila companies, but olive oil is your new passion? He responded, that's my love and my hobby, and I'll spend more time with my babies next year. I think there needs to be a very, very coveted organic olive oil brand in the world. It's fun for me for now, but I really am interested in that. And obviously, food is a big part of my life. I talk about that a lot with Kelly on the morning show, so we'll see how that goes. Seacrest olive oil. Have you ever thought about that? You know, have you wondered how that is going to turn out in 2022? Well, let's see. We are 4 days into the new year. You know, by the time when we're taping this, it's we're 4 days into the new year. But who knows at this point? You know, I mean, it's too early in the new year to tell. Let's just put it that way. All right. You know, so let's see how that will turn out. But I think, you know, Ryan Seacrest has something going on now. I think that Ryan Seacrest has something here. I don't know what it is, but he has something, and I think that people will be willing to buy it. Hey, guess what, folks? This episode of Weeknight Update is over. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. That's news. And I'm out skis. Farewell, bye, farewell.
You're wide awake. Hour after hour passes and still no sleep. And you wouldn't have it any other way, because you're a super achiever. Getting an early start on tomorrow tonight with Nick at Night Overnight. Let the slackers sleep while you spend quality time with quality shows. Hit sitcoms that will help you face the new day with a fresh perspective and a smile on your face. Nick at Night Overnight. It's why more and more Americans are getting by on less and less sleep.